So this is the sugar shack. I built this, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago now, probably. We had a old barn that we tore down, and I salvaged all the beams and boards and metal and everything I could. This is our evaporator. It is a very home-built unit. The pans we bought, they were 2 separate pans. We bought those off of a neighbor of ours that's done maple syrup for a lot of years, and he had built them, and then I have welded them together and connected them. It's a continuous flow operation, so we have our preheater and we pump in from a tote outside, comes in, goes around the chimney, warms it up. It will have a connector that comes over and dribbles into this end, and then it kind of runs its way down and then comes to this end, and we take off our finished syrup basically. We usually get it very close, and then we bottle and finish in my shop at home. That way I can just kind of keep it on propane and get it exactly to where I'd like. We changed a few things on the evaporator this year. I've added insulation to the sides and underneath and the sides, and I added a ashtray so then we can scoop out ash from underneath. It's got a little door on it. I also added some blower tubes on either side, and they come over and they run into this guy, and that is a blower fan off an old hot water tank, and it seems to work really well and blow lots of air. So I'm excited to see how fast of an evaporation rate we can do this year. I believe last year we were running and we had roughly 8 to 10 gallons an hour that we could boil off. Really hoping we can get it up kind of 15 to 20 would be really nice. I laid some patio stones on the floor this year instead of sand, kind of keep it a little cleaner, and that way you're not standing on sand and it's all dirty all the time either. But yeah, this is the sugar shack. Pretty neat little structure. We run it with, we don't have power out here, so we run a generator and it sits over here, and then I got an extension cord that runs in, and then we'll open up the sides on this and all the steam will go out. It works pretty slick. Got the dog too. She always likes coming out. Good little helper. Cut some firewood, and we split it, we store it on this side, and then we burn into the other side. Second boil of the year. I have some very wet firewood because I did not plan ahead. It has taken a lot longer than I wanted, but finally starting to get a bit of coals, starting to get a little bit of steam coming off. This is from 2 days ago. We pulled off what we could. We left some because it still had a lot of sugar. I tasted and smelled it, didn't go funky on me, so we are good to reboil it. We got, I think, 80 gallons or so to boil off today, plus whatever this is, 10 or 15. And then, yeah, let's see what we can do. So this is almost an hour in, finally getting up to a boil. I've been helping. We got the kids out here. We're doing a campfire and they're cooking some food on it, so I haven't been completely focused, but we are starting to get some heat up. Good to see.
As we melt this thing.
Bye.